Raw 100% unedited audio and video right from this webcam, right to your ears and right to your eyes. If you've recently been forced to work from home or go to school from home, I'm willing to bet you've noticed one of these things. Either your laptop camera sucks, or your desktop just doesn't have a camera to begin with. And on top of that, maybe your desktop doesn't have any speakers, you're gonna need some lights of course, and a microphone to pick up your voice while you're doing video chats all day. So what if I told you inside of this little tiny compact box that actually fits in the palm of my hands, we had all of that. A webcam, a light, a microphone, and speakers. Well, prepare to have your mind blown because right here I have the ZECHIN Studio HD 1080p webcam that is all of that stuff, 4-in-1. Pretty cool. We're looking at a full HD 1080p at 30 frames per second sensor that also can do 720p at 60 frames per second if you want something a little more smooth like you're streaming gaming. The maximum focal length of the lens is 3 meters and the minimum focal length is 20 centimeters. It has a 90-degree wide angle field of view so it can capture your entire room and your person even if it's in a relatively close area. It does feature dual microphones along with noise cancelling technology so it can pick up your voice and not much else. It's very easy to use. Just plug and play the USB cable right into your Mac OS, Windows, or even Chrome OS computer, and it'll work with any of your video chat and streaming apps that you choose. So taking a look at the box, very small, well designed, looking great. Right here on the side of the box we can actually see the 5-layer anti-glare design of the lens. All the features are of course listed on the back, but what really matters is what's packed inside of this small package. Inside the box I have a user manual, a removable USB-A to USB-C cable, nice, as well as the webcam itself, and first impressions, this thing has some weight to it, feels very high quality. I mean seriously, I've had quite a few webcams and they've all felt pretty flimsy overall. This thing, like, it's actually solid. So taking a look at the front of the webcam right here, as you can see, you can't see the lens. It's completely hidden, completely out of sight. And that's good because right here we actually have a cover that pops open, and not only is it a cover, but as you can see we have 140 LED lights built right in here so it can light you up even if you don't have light in your environment. So you can be working at night without having to have all the lights on because this right here will do a good job lighting you up. Now right underneath the 141 LED lights we actually have some touch controls. Over here on the left we have a touch control that you can easily tap and mute your microphones if you don't want people to hear you. And over on the right side we actually have another touch sensitive button that'll adjust the brightness of the light as well as turn it off. Over on both sides of the lens we actually have 2 microphone holes so it can pick up your voice clearly. Right in the middle, 90-degree field of view lens. And there's something really satisfying about opening and closing this cover. Very cool because once again the cover not only is for LED lighting, it also doubles as a privacy shield, so that way when you're not using the webcam nobody can be spying on you. To be honest, that's the first time I've actually seen it built into one. Lights, privacy cover, right here, ready to go out of the box. Very smart indeed. Now over on the back, this is something that's very simple and some people might not appreciate it as much as I do, but as you can see, USB-C port. First of all, USB-C, thumbs up. Second of all, it's a USB-C port with a USB-C cable. You can plug it, you can unplug it. So that way if the cable gets destroyed by your dog, you can just get a new cable and don't have to get a whole new webcam. See? You gotta think ahead. Now down here on the bottom we have the adjustable mount. You can easily angle the camera how you need it. You can actually swivel it left and right. You can fully open it up so you can prop it on your monitor, or even go as far as sticking the 1/4-inch thread on a tripod so you can mount it wherever you want. And with all that being said, not much else to see here but this amazing design that feels extremely high quality in the hands, and I'm very impressed so far. So let's get to it. Let's get this thing set up and let's put it to the test. And just like that, we're now recording raw 100% unedited audio and video right from this webcam, right to your ears and right to your eyes. As you can see, looking at this right now, it looks very sharp, very clear, very responsive. No latency whatsoever as far as I can see. Looking good, got the smile on deck. Hey. So right now I'm looking at the webcam. We do have an indicator light on that shows that it's actually recording us actively. And of course on the left side right here, there's a little touch sensitive button. If I tap it, before I talk a little bit too much, I unmuted it. So when it was muted, it was lit up red, so that way you aren't able to hear me. And that way, while I'm looking right at the lens, I'm able to see, okay, I'm muted. I don't want to forget to unmute it because then I'll be talking to myself. It's very easy, simple, one tap, and it's done. Very simple, very smooth. But then over on the other side of the cam, we actually have another button here. Simple tap, and the light turns on with 141 LED lights shining on me, very bright, so it can light me up in the dark. Although right now we have the lights on, so hey, turn off the studio lights.
Okay, turning off 3 lights.
So right now, as you can see, it's completely dark in here other than the lights from the webcam, and looking at this, it's doing a very good job lighting me up. It is very bright. It might be a little bit too bright for the situation I'm in right now, so let me tap it one more time. Now we're at 66% brightness. It's still really bright and definitely lighting me up. And now if I tap it one more time, we're at 33% brightness, and it's still actually bright enough to light me up. So overall, having this light's a very good feature because you can actually use this in the dark without having all the lights on, you know, save on electricity. Of course, if I tap it one more time, the light turns off completely, and now it is completely dark in here. And surprise, surprise, you're actually able to still see me. I guess it is lighting me up from the monitor, but that's definitely not that much light. And looking at this, you can still see me in pitch black darkness. Like, I can't even see around the room at all. It's just completely dark in here, so that's pretty impressive. Obviously, with a single tap, bam! We're lit up, and now you can see me crystal clear right in front of your face. Hey, Google, turn the lights on.
Sure, turning on 3 lights.
And now we have all the lights back on, so I can now turn off this light. Very cool. Now, the other cool thing is, remember, this light also doubles as a privacy shield, so I could easily just close it. Open it back up, and okay, that's cool. Not only are you able to see me now, but it actually automatically turned the light on. Let me actually show you this in the dark. Hey, Google, turn off the studio lights.
3 lights.
So let me turn off the light here. As you can see, it's dark. I'm going to close the cover. Open, and bam, the light's automatically on, so you're instantly able to see me perfectly, lit up very evenly, even in complete and total darkness. Hey, Google, turn on the studio lights. And you know what, before I forget, let's actually try out the speakers on this thing, because I'm kind of curious how the speakers work on a webcam, because that's awesome. I mean, they're not amazing, but for what it is, speakers built into a webcam, they're very good. They're actually loud enough to actually get a conversation going if you're video chatting. But of course, as expected, they are on the tinny side. It's not going to replace a Bluetooth speaker or anything crazy like that, but it's definitely very nice to have. So all in all, this is looking like a very good camera. It's very clear, very responsive, low latency. The light's great to have. The speaker, not amazing, but it's definitely great to have if you don't have any other speakers, and it definitely works and gets the job done if you're doing video calls with other people. The wide field of view is very good because right now I'm about an arm's length away, and you can see a lot of me. If I bring it closer to me, look at this. I have it within a foot away from me. You can actually see my whole face, so this is very good. I'm very impressed. Obviously, you can pan this around, whatever you want to do, if you want to see other parts of the room. Well, this is a very nice webcam, looking good, very easy, plug and play, and you're ready to go. If you want to pick up one of these to replace your bad webcam in your laptop or replace your lack of a webcam in your desktop computer, the link's down below in the description. Let me know if you're going to pick one up, and let me know what you guys thought of this video quality, because overall, I'm really liking this package. Camera, light, speakers, and microphone, all in one in a little container that you can easily